Hi, so today we're going to work on some wall runs. Wall runs are one of the few essential techniques in parkour. So the wall run is very useful for overcoming high obstacles, and it's useful for transferring forward momentum into upwards momentum to give you that height boost. So for the wall run, you're going to use one foot on the wall to drive your body weight upwards. So for this demonstration, we're working on a wall run just over head height, it's not too high. Same principles apply for all wall runs really. You're looking for a nice confident approach, good foot placement on the wall, a solid drive through with the back leg to give you that height boost, and a solid catch on top really. For the approach, you want a nice confident approach, a solid run up, good speed, and not too much hesitation on the steps on the floor. So, yeah. 2 or 3 steps for this sort of height should be enough. If there's a bigger wall run and much higher, you will need a longer approach with more steps. For this one, 2 or 3 should be more than enough. If the foot is too high, you'll find yourself being pushed back away from the top. You won't be able to reach it. And if the foot is too low, generally what happens is the foot will slide down and you'll end up too close to the wall here. So try and find that good middle ground in between. Have a few testers to see how it feels. If in doubt, a few practice run-ups will really help. So for this one, I'm not going to try and catch it. I'm just going to try and mess about with that foot position on the wall and see what a good height is for me. You'll probably find that foot position works about hip height, so try experimenting around there first. Again, if it's too high, you're coming back too much, you can't reach the top, try going slightly lower. And if you're finding yourself slipping down the wall too much, try placing the foot just slightly higher. So for the catch on top, after the foot is contacted with the wall and it's pushed down, his back leg will drive through to give you that height boost. So after the wall, after contact is made with the wall on the first foot, it's going to push you up, straight away driving through with that back leg to give you the height. I'm going to add the climb up in now afterwards. But again, pay close attention to that foot on the wall, the height of the foot on the wall, and that back leg driving through to give me the height. So if you haven't quite got your climb up yet, don't worry about that, it's fine. You can still practice the wall run. Just work on the usual approach, kick on the wall, you grab on top, and it's working a nice safe drop down to the floor again afterwards. So for the high wall runs, you might find you can't reach the top with both hands, that's fine. As long as you're strong enough and you've trained it with one hand too, you can always catch with one. Just bear in mind that you can reach higher with one hand than with two. So if you're having trouble reaching it with 2 hands, you can try reaching it with one, because you will be able to get more height that way. So as with all techniques in parkour, try and train both sides as much as possible. Especially on the wall runs, where you're having a lot of momentum coming in, a good powerful kick with one leg, so always train left and right. Otherwise you'll end up with one big strong leg and one really small one. Which will obviously cause muscle imbalances. So work both sides. Same for the big reaches as well, for doing the bigger wall runs, catching with one hand, train both sides. Don't just work on the one. So training with the right hand and the left too. So again, the main points of the wall run is a nice, fast, confident approach, a foot, suitable height on the wall, back leg drives through, and a solid catch on top. If you're finding that the foot is too high on the wall, this is going to push you back a bit more. It'll be harder to reach the top. And if the foot is too low, it's often going to slide down. So try and find that middle ground in between.